One of the formerly strongest voices on the right is now done. Done with the Republicans, done with politics, done with it all. What's up, guys? My name is Jesse Hughes, and you are watching Resist the Mainstream. Tucker Carlson has announced that after 35 years of supporting Republicans, supporting Republican politics, and supporting Republican politicians, he's done. It wasn't the Bush era that got him out of the game. It wasn't the establishment hacks like John McCain and Mitt Romney. It wasn't Dick Cheney and all of the stuff that he supposedly did. It was Donald Trump and the Donald Trump era that finally broke Tucker Carlson, which is really weird considering the fact that many of the issues Tucker has claimed to care about over the years are finally being addressed in a way that benefits America under Trump. Now, we're going to play this video of Tucker Carlson here for you in just a moment, but before we get to that and before we get to anything else, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you never miss any of our content. Once again, we're living in a new era of the Republican Party where someone is actually working to put America and Americans first. Is Trump perfect? No. Is Trump doing every single thing correctly? No. Is he making mistakes? Yes. And we all recognize that, and we're willing to have conversations and dialogue about what to do with these mistakes. Personally, I still support the president. I think some of these mistakes, we could do better. But I still support Trump. But interestingly enough, Tucker Carlson, who was basically the king of right-wing politics for years while he was on Fox News, is now saying that Trump is the reason he's leaving Republican politics. He's done with Republican politics. Despite the fact that Trump is doing the exact things that Tucker talked about on his Fox News program for years that would be like the gold standard for a Republican, Tucker's out. He's done. And it's interesting with all of these people who are leaving Republican Party over the Israel issue. It's interesting that all of them, they all are advocating, just sit out of politics. You can be as based as you want. You can hold whatever viewpoint you want on any issue, but just don't vote for Republicans. Every single person you see, you can have whatever viewpoint you want on any issue, whether it's Israel, whether it's race, whether it's immigration, whether it's whatever you want. You can have the most extreme viewpoints. That's totally fine, but just don't vote for Republicans. Isn't it so interesting that's the consistent message across the board? Isn't it so interesting? I want to hear what you guys think about this. Drop a comment down below, tell me what you think, and let's watch this next clip together.
I would not support the Republican Party. There's no chance I would support the Republican Party. I'm not going to support the Democratic Party. I don't know what I'm going to do. But at this point, how could I or any American voter support a political party that's not loyal to the United States, that puts the interests of a foreign country above those of its own citizens? It's not possible to vote for people like that, and I'm not going to. And I think I voted Republican my entire life. I worked at Fox News, CNN, right, MSNBC. I've been a consistent defender for 35 years of the Republican Party. I mean, very consistent defender. But there's no defending this because it's immoral, and it's exactly the opposite of what a political party in a democracy is charged with doing, which is representing its own voters, its own citizens, its own nation, and they're not doing that. So, no, I'm out. And if I'm out, then I think a lot of other people are.